guys, bonjour les amis, I'm Booger, welcome aboard, bienvenue. I saw a recipe scroll by my Facebook the other day. It was from somebody else's Facebook wall. Hi Jacqueline. Anyways, I was like, you know, why didn't I think of that? That's a freaking cool idea. So we're gonna try the idea in the air fryer. Why not? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. That's okay. You can do it your way or the way they did it, but I'm gonna do it a little bit different. So you guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. All right, guys. So what I got is I had 2 onions that I cut as wide as my cheese is. So make your onion slices a little wide so we can fit the cheese in there. And my cheese du jour is pepper jack. So they're all cut up in strips. And what they showed in the recipe was mozzarella cheese. But I'm not doing that. I want it spicy, so I'm using that kind of cheese. So we take our rings apart without breaking it. Booger. So it's really tight. Hang on. Nobody panic. Okay, here we go. So I think what they did, let me just do one. Okay, so that's the row it was. So I think they got the second one over and then put cheese in between there. So that's what we're gonna do. You guys see? All right. And this cheese, oh, look at that. This cheese is, it breaks because of the peppers, so you gotta be very gentle. All depends on what kind of cheese you use. So they fit it in between the crevices. And I wanted the big onions. Couldn't find any. I usually get them at Sam's Club, but I didn't head out that way. So anyways, that's basically the idea. And then they filled the gaps with pieces of it if you didn't have enough to go all the way around. Like this. I'm sure it's easier with mozzarella. I'm gonna shove that in there. And this piece will go in there. It doesn't have to be pretty because we're gonna coat it. Okay, so there we go. All right, look at that. So yeah, now we got cheese in between our onion ring. This is cool. All right, let me finish all of these, and we're gonna put that in the freezer for over an hour because we don't. If you put this in there, like if we fry it right now with the stuff on there, that cheese is just gonna ooze out. So we gotta freeze this cheese, okay? So let me finish these rings up, and we'll be back. This is what I'm learning. Turn your onion ring the other way. A lot easier. I knew it was kind of screwing it up. I guess I didn't pay attention. So it's a lot easier if you turn it this way. Okay? All right. So you can't, those little, when you get those smaller ones, it's not even worth it. This was quite a job. Let me just put it that way. So let's hope it's worth it. So I'm going to put these in the freezer and I'll meet you back in an hour. Okay? All right, guys. So took them out of the freezer. It was about an hour. And here I have probably a cup of panko breadcrumbs. And a good tablespoon of my fresh parsley that I have growing out there. I'm going to put a teaspoon of, what's it called? Garlic powder. Just had a brain fart. Okay, I'm going to put some of Tango Spice Company's Rome is Burning. It's an Italian blend. I'm going to put a good teaspoon of that in there. That stuff is delicious. I'll put a link to that site where you can buy some of that. So mix that up a little bit. We're not done yet. Hang on. Okay. I've got a piece of Parmesan cheese in there. I'm going to grate that in there. Give it some nice saltiness to it because Parmesan's a little salty. All right. So in the air fryer, take the paddle out because we don't want them turning around. It's going to be a friggin' mess. I'm going to use some Tsang Stir Fry oil. Just dabble that on the bottom. No biggie. Okay, if you're wondering what kind of panko breadcrumbs, this is my favorite kind. Okay, So here I have probably a cup of flour with some salt and pepper. And here I have 3 eggs and a tablespoon of water. And scramble that up. Okay, so we're going to take an onion and we're going to flour it. Okay. And we're going to, I don't know if you can see, egg wash. And panko. Mixture. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be good. They're gonna be real good. And we're just gonna lay them down. So, okay, remember, flour, egg, panko. Oh, it smells, I smell garlic and Parmesan. So shake it off. And there we go. All right, let me finish this and then we'll be back. All right, so we got them in there and they fit. And even in the center, you can put it in there. So I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of this Tsang Stir Fry oil in there. I'm gonna turn the bottom one on. The top one, I'm gonna put it at a 3. We'll see. We'll be back. All right, guys. I'd say that was a good 20 minutes. And they look delicious. Look at that. A little bit of cheese oozed out, but really not that bad. So, let me take those out. We're gonna let it cool, and then this is pasta sauce. So there you go. We'll be back. All right, guys, time to taste it. I'm gonna try it without the sauce at first. Hey, isn't that beautiful? That's beautiful. Okay, here goes. Gosh. I mean, it's a messy thing. Oh, see, you see the cheese? But it's delicious. It's delicious, by the way. Yeah. Yep. Cheese is in there. All right, here's my opinion. It is delicious, first of all. It's spicy and it's good. Now, when they did it, they used deli cheese. You know, the sliced cheese. So it's thinner. I cut this cheese by myself. I cut the cheese. So it wasn't as thin as what you get in a deli. So I think that kind of didn't help my situation. It was a little hard to work with because the cheese was so thick and trying to fit it in between 2 onion slices. So deli cheese is what you need to do. Pepper jack cheese is beautiful in there if you like spicy. If you don't, just use the mozzarella. Everything is perfect. Like the batter's good. Some of it kind of detached from the onion. It's not a big deal. A little bit of cheese oozed out. Not a big deal. Maybe cook the onion rings upside down, just like the way you filled them. Not this way. I don't know if that's going to help. But yeah, I mean 25 minutes. It was good. So here you go, guys. All right. Thanks for shopping. Bye.